Yo, what is up, Capricorn? How are you guys doing? It is time to go ahead and knock out your extended reading for November 2024. So, for those of you new to my channel, all this really is one last swoop across the table so that I can make sure that I've gotten every crumb of information and advice out of the main monthly reading. All right, let me find a deck that'll talk to me here. All right, so for those of you who would like a personal reading, the information is in the description. All right, I'm starting this off with your love interest. Let's see if there's any other missing crumbs of information that Capricorn needs to hear. Person that you're interested in. Anything I left out? Anything that got skipped over? Whoa. Too many of them fell out, but the Five of Wands did just yell at me right now. And the Seven of Wands is the one that fell on the floor. This could end up turning into some drama somehow. Let's get one more shuffle here. Let's see what that's all about. What is that all about? Ten of Pentacles. That's Capricorn's favorite card. But in regards to a love thing, well, we got that Three of Cups right there. I'm thinking there might be some sort of third party involved somehow. How exactly, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, this person may already be in a relationship. But they could be trying to get back with their ex. They could just have some other love interest off on the side. They could just miss the hell out of their ex. I don't know. But there's some third energy in here that is serving as a blockage. Plus, not only that, but King of Swords. King of Swords, though. It doesn't really feel like this person is too terribly crazy about this. It really doesn't. So have they been leading you on, breadcrumbing you, stringing you along? Okay, well, it's not telling me much. It is telling me that tension is building, though. And this situation is starting to become very frustrating. Now, again, like I've said a million times, the intention that I'm putting into this with your love interest is not somebody that you're just interested in and hoping they're interested in you too, that doesn't really know you exist. I'm talking about somebody that, you know, there's at least we're talking or at least flirting, you know. So there's something going on between the two of you. Well, let's see this person's true feelings and intentions. How do they really see you? How do they really feel about you? What's their energy look like? What kind of person are they in general? They're scared. What are they scared of? Why does that always come through? Everybody's so scared of relationships today. They're scared of getting stabbed in the back. Wow, okay. I think they're just afraid of being betrayed, honestly. That's what it feels like to me. Something happened in the past where they were betrayed in the past. And I don't know if this was something that just recently happened or if this is just something that they can't get over. So, and again, I'm not seeing any cups on the table here. So it doesn't look like this person has really crazy emotions for this situation. They do feel an abnormally strong connection with you, though. But it doesn't look like they are overwhelmingly emotional about this situation. Doesn't look like it. Well, shit. What's the outcome here? How's this playing out for the rest of 2024? 10 of Pentacles again. Okay. 3 of Cups. Okay. Well, you might just end up talking to somebody else, honestly. I'm kind of feeling like, you're like the 3rd or 4th sign I've seen that for. You may just choose to stay single, and then right when you least expect it, something new is coming in. Yeah, because, you know, King of Swords, ain't got no time. Ain't got no time for no King of Swords. I think you're losing interest, and something totally new is coming in. Any advice? Any advice? Don't ever try too hard to make somebody see you a certain way. If you have anybody in your life, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a potential love interest, a friend, family member. If you ever catch yourself bending over backwards, trying to make somebody like you, trying to make somebody appreciate you, that's not somebody you need in your life at all. I know it sounds so cliche, especially in today's day and age. Everybody's talking about, oh, be authentic, be authentic. But so many people say that, but so many people aren't, you know? Now, this right here, Tower and the advice, something new comes along, take it. That's what we're going to look at next. We're going to see what is next due to come in. What's due to come in next for Capricorn? What's coming in next for Capricorn? Who's the next person coming in? Ooh, okay. 10 of Cups. All right. Well, I do definitely think this is somebody that you have had many lifetimes with. And you are going to be able to feel that immediately as soon as the two of you connect. You're going to feel a really intense feeling of soul recognition. So basically, it's going to feel like you've known this person your whole life. Because basically you have. But with the 10 of Cups, you know what that means, right? A life partnership is due to come in next. Okay, well, let's, that was quick. Let's see what their energy looks like. What's their energy and intentions look like when y'all first come together and connect? They don't want no toxic shit. Yeah, this person ain't afraid to walk away from some toxic shit. They ain't gonna put up with it. I'm not saying that you are, I'm just saying, yeah, they will walk away from toxicity. They're not gonna put up with no drama. They're not gonna put up with sneakiness, you know, manipulation, deceit, lies, drama, fucking none of that shit. They will walk away. So that's a good thing. That means this person is not playing games. Not playing games at all. And I know that describing that sounds kind of daunting, but it's really not. Whenever you're face to face with somebody like that, it's a breath of fresh air. It'll be like, well, I can tell that you're not wasting my time. If you are so sick and tired of playing games that you're not afraid to be alone, that's good. That means you ain't playing games with me. That means you're here because you want to be. Not because you're trying to use me. Not because you're trying to manipulate me. You see what I'm saying? It's honestly a breath of fresh air when you actually meet somebody like that. All right. Cool. They're ready to settle down. They're either ready to settle down with their life partner or be alone for the rest of their life. There's no in between. They ain't trying to play no games. Well, let's see how it plays out for the first 60 days. How's it playing out for the first 60 days? Okay, well, there's going to be, I mean, I don't know if I would say it's moving slow. It's not really moving slow. It's probably just going to be more communication based in the beginning. I think this person's kind of hanging back a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. Not to the point where, you know, when somebody keeps you at an arm's distance to the point where it like feels like something's up. Like, what is going on here? It's okay in the beginning. Okay, the first couple of weeks, I get you keeping me at an arm's distance. But, you know, once we've been talking and whatnot for a month, month and a half, 2 months, why you still got me at an arm's distance? I don't see that happening here. I don't. But it's probably going to be more communication based in the beginning than anything. Because they're testing you, they're watching you, they're observing you. They want to make 100% sure that you are the real deal. And that you ain't playing no games, and you ain't coming with no bullshit. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? Okay, well, it's always a good move. Now, assuming that you have assessed the situation, it's always a good move to be the first one to let your guard down. That's always a good move. Again, assuming you've assessed the situation. You've started checking off all your own boxes. You know, you can see that they ain't on no bullshit. Let your guard down. But let it down slowly. Let it down slowly. I'm not saying that you have to like barf your heart on the table all at once. Let it down slowly. And honestly, this is a very simple situation. This isn't something that's really complex. All you have to do is be consistent. That's it. That's it. Be consistent. Show up, show out. Be who you say you are. Do what you say you gonna do. Make sure your actions match up with your words and your words match up with your actions. And I mean, as long as you're a genuine person of honesty and integrity, they will. And as long as you're consistent, this person will see that you're the real deal because, you know, this person wants to see the good in you. They want to see it. They're not wanting to see the bad. So when somebody wants to see the good in you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. As long as you're an honest person, as long as you ain't got no ulterior motives, you know, then there should be no problem. They'll see how genuine you are. They'll let their guard down. You let your guard down. Y'all should be straight to the gate from that point. I don't see any reason why this connection should derail. So, all right. Now let's see if we can dig up a little bit more info about the person from the past. Any details I missed? Ooh, the Six of Pentacles. Y'all might end up working this out. Okay. Or there may at least, hang on, let me see what else comes through. Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, so I see an attempt to work this out. I think that the two of you are going to end up in communication in some way, shape, form, or fashion, attempting to work this out. But with the World card reversed, I don't know how well that's working because this is going to immediately trigger all the old energy. And it's going to be really, really difficult to process through it when that connection gets reignited like that. So, probably going to end up moving on from this then, because I think the connection's just too intense. It's too intense for the two of you to come together, clear the energy, let bygones be bygones, and put the past in the past. The connection's just still too intense. Yeah. Some of you dealt with a Gemini. I also have Cancer and Aries here. Well, okay, let's see how they feel about you. What's their energy look like? I kind of think they want to breathe life back into this connection. Five of Pentacles reversed. They just don't really know how to talk to you. That's the thing. Whatever it was that happened between the two of you, they have been burdened by whatever happened. They do want to breathe life back into this connection, but at the same time, they don't have the faith that it'll ever work out. But they want to, but they don't think it'll work. You know, they're up in their head, going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So, Two of Swords, they're overthinking this. They want to, but Tower card, Ten of Cups reversed. Being realistic, they don't think it'll ever work. They don't know how to talk to you either. I don't know why they don't know how to talk to you. Maybe depending on, I guess, their sign, maybe the two of you just speak very different languages. You know, metaphorically speaking, vibrationally speaking. All right. Well, what's the advice on this here? What's the advice? Nah, let's do this one. Boom, 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 boom. What's the advice? Four of Cups. It's saying don't accept any offers from this person yet. Why not? Nine of Cups reversed, because there's too much codependency energy in this connection here. Yeah, okay. So one, the other, or both of you needs to get out of that codependency frequency, which basically, in a nutshell, means, you know, I have a broken, empty void that's in my heart, and I need you to fill it for me. All right, that's the condensed version. You cannot fill their void. They cannot fill your void. You cannot create happiness for them. They cannot create happiness for you. So I don't know who it is that's bringing that energy to the table, but there's too much of it. Because when you're dealing with a codependent, a true emotional codependent, nothing you ever do will ever be good enough. Ever. Ever. Because the codependent is convinced that their void can be filled from the outside. Well, it can't. And usually the person who's dealing with the codependent desperately tries to, right? And it doesn't work that way. And they try and try and try, and everything that goes wrong is always your fault. It doesn't matter how hard you try, it's never good enough. And it just goes nowhere. It turns into this violent cycle of fucking chaos where, you know, if I don't feel the way I want to feel, it's your fucking fault. And it's your job to make me feel the way that I want to feel. And it's just a mess, dude. So again, I don't know who's bringing that energy to the table. It didn't come out until just now. But right now, there's too much of that energy here. So the only thing that I could say is don't accept any offers from this person right now until the two of you can clear the old energy. If you can clear the energy from the past, and wipe the slate completely clean, then we'll talk about extending or accepting certain offers. Goddamn, Capricorn, favorite card, 10 of Pentacles. Focus on your money, boo-boo. Well, okay. If y'all can clear the old energy, then we'll talk about extending or accepting offers. But not right off the rip, not right off the bat. Okay? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey.